Good evening, YouTube family. I hope everybody's day went well, that you made it to work and made it back home safely. I was just looking at a very detailed breakdown of the Renee Good shooting. It was frame by frame. It was done by the New York Times, by one of their reporters. There's absolutely no evidence. They showed this thing from like 4 or 5 different angles. This man was not run over by her car. He was never in danger of being run over by her car. Um, it was just a flat out, senseless, unnecessary killing. It was, some people say, oh, because he had been hit and drugged by a car previously. Okay, that may indeed be the case, but that also leads to another question. Why was he put back out in the street, doing something that was so similar to what led to his injury previously? And why did he have a firearm? It sounds to me that he should have been on administrative leave until he completed or passed the psych exam, before he was allowed to go back out there with a firearm. Again, the tragedy of this is really not much you can say about. People always want to give thoughts and prayers, but none of that stuff helps. This woman is gone. Her children are motherless. It's a tragedy all the way around, because I'm sure he has children. He has a wife. That one incident of losing his temper has just ruined so many different lives. It's not even funny. You know. Well, and hopefully he'll be located and brought to justice too, because right now it's nobody knows where this guy is. Another story that I tapped onto today, which I tell you, this administration, there's just seems to be no end to the incidents that they'll create. For some reason we all have to end up hitting the head with their nonsense. But I see that Maria Corina Machado actually presented Homeboy with her Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah. She presented, and he accepted. The thing that gets me about this whole situation with MAGA and whoever else is involved is that they want to hold this person up as this macho person, when in fact, this guy seems to be the least macho person I've ever seen in my life. I mean, and what makes that worse is that the people who bow to him and give him the power, because without them bending the knee, he has no power. So now, if he's a weak male, and they're bending the knee to give a weak male power, what the hell does that make them? Gotta really be careful about who you elect to handle your business in Washington. Because these guys, nah, no good. They all gotta go. All of them have to go. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I'll be talking to you a little later.